No, it wasn't any. It was just more. I completed all the way through the divorce and the story. We've been going live now, pretty consistently Sunday through Thursday, Monday through Thursday, for you know a year and a half, with some breaks here and there for trips or whatnot. But I don't know. I was just like, you know what? Just take a little reset, and we'll be back into it. So yeah, it's about a good week. So Lori, thanks for heart me. So hopefully, I'm ambushed. Gonna fade fast. You're ambushed. Like, is that like your beat? You're tired. Yeah. Yeah, I've been like getting some good sleep lately. I mean, it's been good. Things have been good. Missed you guys though. But I'm back. What up, Darcy? We are back. We are back. Just took a little cutie break. Now that's a cutie break, right? Thank you, Embel. You want to talk about a cutie break? I feel like that's the perfect cutie break. Just taking a little cutie break. So, but we back. We back. Chilling. Gotta just have all this stuff down. Let's see. Let's get our likes back to that. And Bell, thank you for the heart me. So, what'd y'all do this week? Yo, what up, Anna Maria? Did y'all just, I don't know. I don't know. Were you bored? No entertainment? Long time no see, throw more for real. I know it's been like over a week. When's the last time I went live? Like Tuesday? I think it was it was like a little over a week. Yeah, it was Tuesday. Going live Wednesday. Yeah, so yeah, it was a little over a week. So it was a nice little cutie break. A lot of nothing. Yeah. I do feel like the lives, a lot of messages. What's up, M? A lot of people message me, how these lives, again, like, we joke, have a good time, but a lot of people really do like the lives during the week, helps their weeks and things like that. So there's a lot of nice words. So I appreciate everyone that messaged me and reached out over the last week. So it was good. It was good. But we are back. What's up, two dogs? Should I delete my thought bubble? No. What does that mean? Never delete your thought bubble. What does that mean? Is that a thing? Did I miss something? Two dogs, what's good? I don't get notification anymore, so I don't notice when anybody's not live. Well, thanks, JMav. It made me feel real special. I didn't want to interrupt cutie time. You're good. You're good. Good to see you, Fields. It's on the profile pic. What profile pic? Wait, what? Mine? Wait, what? Thought bubble. Wait, on your profile picture? What's up, Belly? Missed you. Yeah, I miss all you guys. Yeah, I miss you. I'm doing well. Doing really good. Had a nice little reset. Just chilling, vibing with the girls, hanging out with some folk, and just been chilling. What's up, Olives? How you doing? Hope you're doing well. I don't know, Anna Maria. I am lost. I'm lost on this. Is this on one of her profiles? I don't know. I'm sorry, Anna Maria. I'm you're I'm not catching up what you're dropping. I'm not picking up what you're dropping. Oh man, it was good times. I just posted on King of Receipts. I just posted. Man, when did I post that? Probably like 5 minutes ago. A brand new video, pretty good video, interesting video. I don't know. I think it's pretty good. I think I've come so far as a editor on videos and things like that. Glad all's well. Not gonna lie, I was worried. Appreciate that, T-Dog. Appreciate you worrying. Sorry to make you worry, I guess. I don't know what the right response to that is, but I appreciate you. Tammy, what is good? Mary. Hey, what up, Mary? Happy to chat here because we all been worried we wouldn't be back. Yeah, I know. I know when I said that wouldn't be on for a while, I think a lot of people, I got a lot of messages like, thinking it'd be like months or years. Like, no, about a week. I mean, that's a while for me. I go I go live pretty consistently throughout the week. So, a little over a week's kind of a decent amount of time, especially for us interacting, chilling, talking. So, yeah, so I'm glad to be back, and sorry I've had anyone worried. Angie K, what is good? Ashley, here I am. I took a break. It's needed. Yeah, I mean, I grinded out, like I was saying earlier, for more people got in here. I've been going live consistently. Realistically, almost 2 years, I guess. The first year, 24, I didn't go live as consistent. I know everyone says I was live all the time, but about a year and a half, I've been going, live pretty much Sunday through Thursday, Monday through Thursday. Um, a few breaks here and there for travel or other things, but through the story, I got all the way through the divorce proceedings officially in the story. And I just felt just so good. And yeah, I just felt it was like a natural pause for me, finishing the story on the page and just being like, yeah, it just seemed like a good time to have a natural pause and just kind of reset everything. And I don't know, I didn't really feel like I wanted to or had to, but I missed you guys. So it was a nice little cutie break. Mary, thank you for the heart me. Thank you, JoJo. I appreciate that. Was it a good break? Oh yeah, I had a really good. I mean, it was a good break. I mean, in a lot of ways, just because just kind of just relaxing and well, I don't know. I say that, but then the Lightning lost, so that wasn't too fun over the break. I don't know. I mean, it was definitely a good break, but I guess I got to bed a little bit earlier. But not really. I mean, I still stayed up till like midnight, 12:30. So like, that's the thing is like I could still scroll on TikTok. I think I checked in on a few people's lives, so it was just I didn't feel like I had to be like on and entertaining. So I guess that was the kind of the break of like just So, but overall, it felt really good. I don't whether it did anything or not mentally or just physically, but it was just nice. It was just a nice little reset, I'd say. Cloverfield, thank you for the heart me. Appreciate it. But feel good, feel great. And it's not like I could spend more time with the girls because they're in bed anyways. I put them to bed and I was just chilling. Damn lightning ruined the vibe, but that's all right. Ashley, thank you for the rose. Ashley, thank you for the heart me. We'll probably get into some new. I don't know. We got some catching up to do on some stuff before. Hate to have we get right down to business, but I don't know. Let's do a little housekeeping. I mean, what everyone do? You guys do something different at night? Did you guys chill, watch Netflix? If you lived a lifestyle that was risky, I would have worried, but you seem pretty tame. Yeah, I mean, I'm home with the girls and get dinner and do our routine. So I'm not like going. It's not like her where with her break, like when she's on a break, she's scamming, doing rugs. So it's my breaks are like, yep, just chilling at home. Hillary, you think for the heart me. Ashley, you think for the Oh, that's the thing. I don't know what that is. It's a lat am versus US. Wait, what is that? Is that boxing? Oh, it is boxing gloves. What country? Is that a country? Latin America? Is that Latin America versus US? Dang, it must be a boxing thing. That's why they have that gift highlighted. Love the vibe in the background. Thank you, Stephanie. I appreciate that. Hey, we had some storms last night. A lot of flooding in the area. Damn, Hillary, that's unfortunate. Hopefully you're okay, and hopefully nothing got damaged. Lots of yard work and gardening and sleep. Nice, Olives. A piece of mulch went through my shoe and into my foot yesterday. Should I go to the emergency room, man? That's scary. You mean you aren't on to new beginnings? Yeah. I am on to new beginnings, actually. It's a new week. New beginnings. Did you guys like that video? I was laughing so hard. I know it's my own video, but damn. I crack myself up so much. You can have 2 breaks a year? Yeah, all right, Larry, I got you. Only 2 breaks. So now she apparently has bipolar. Yeah, she'll make up any condition to give herself. New era, new week, new you. Exactly. That killed you. We're good. Montgomery got well so funny. Okay, good. No, I just dug it out with tweezers. Oh damn. Yeah, I was gonna say that's super painful. You were dying laughing watching it. I know. I probably watched it myself like 5 times. I know my haters were triggered by it because damn, if they didn't come out with 3 new profiles uh, that I had to block. Those people are they're so unhinged, man. Those people are they're a little they're very unwell. Little things like me laughing trigger. The laugh in the bed of the yeah the girls when I was like laughing in the bed, they're like they're getting ready for bed, and I was like laying down, and they're like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, nothing. It's like, why are you laughing in the bed like that? I'm like, it's just a joke. It's getting scary. Yeah, I've blocked a lot of them, so I don't know how scary it's getting. But the vibe that I'm getting from a lot of messages that I'm getting, it is getting very scary. So things have been escalated on their end with all the. I mean, it is very scary. So I can't say too much right now, but things have been escalating on my end for things protecting those involved because it is getting very scary. Did you ever find out who that is? Did you ever find out who what is, Stillmore? Yeah, that was pretty funny, right, Mary? They need help. Yeah, they'll never get help. They're like Lion Lizzie, man. Hannah, thanks so much for the heart me. Doesn't it feel like new beginning after that counts, Olives. That counts. That they're adults. Yeah, I don't. I mean, I don't think they really are. I mean, their brains are very underdeveloped, and it's very apparent. Um, it's embarrassing and sad. Do you see they're making Reddit on you again? No, I haven't seen that, Veggie. I haven't seen that. Happy to see me live. Thank you, Hannah. Yeah, happy to be live. Have I filed? Filings have been filed. Filings of filing. Hannah, thank you for the roses. I appreciate them. Thank you so much. Someone that sleeps in every day. Yeah, yeah. Or maybe they're on the West Coast. Did the Reddit not go well for them last time? The Reddit did not go well for them last time. Nothing's gone. The real reality is like nothing has gone well for them in the last 2 years. If you think about how hard these people are hating on me, what have they dug up in 2 years? In 2 years, what have they proven or found? I mean, like that's what's kind of crazy about that. It's not like they have like groundbreaking stuff. We always hear, "Oh, just wait, just wait." In 2 years, they have literally found nothing because there is nothing. But yeah, Reddit did not go super well for them last time. Has she responded to Chris yet with all her documents? We're gonna get into that, Veggie, here pretty soon. They're proving you're obsessed. Yeah, yeah, they've proven I'm obsessed. Exactly. Yeah. They're proving that I'm obsessed. It's crazy to think, Hillary, thanks so much for the TikTok. It's crazy to think that they could call me obsessed with something as they are literally getting no sleep and they're I mean karma has hit them very hard. I mean, some of them just can't get out of bed, or just I mean, their health issues are it's bad, and I hate to say, uh, you know, what's up, Prose Mom? People have health issues, stuff happens in life, but man, if they didn't have it, wasn't for bad luck, they'd have no luck at all. People say, right? That's what I'm saying. It's like it is very obsessed and very unhinged and very unwell. And five of your followers, I know. Yeah, they're going after the five followers that have called them out on their behaviors, obviously. But it's there will definitely be some kind of case study done about this because these people are going to end up in padded rooms with straight jackets on. I feel that. Hey, what up, Frizz? You're not super late. I just got on like 15 minutes. That would be the last thing I'd be thinking about if I was not. I mean, if I had all the issues that they've had, I mean, I'd be focusing on myself. Um, Hell yeah. Can I show this? Can I show this? That's cool. Yeah, if I had half the health issues they would have, I would be focusing on myself, get myself better, focusing on my kids. They don't really have them, or my job. Oh wait, they don't have that either. Yeah, I mean, they don't have a lot going on in their lives, obviously. Dude, that was awesome. Can I show that or no? Is that late again? No, I don't think you're all late. It's like 15 minutes. Mardi Gras. Hey, 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 hey. You're cackling. Oh, okay, I can show. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I bet I missed so much the last few weeks. No, I haven't been on I haven't been on in like over a week. Rach just sent me this. Can you guys see that? They're gonna take the background down. You guys see that? It's not showing up that well. But my live's on our TV. On the big screen tonight. We on the big screen. You're a star, and so is Andrew. Yeah. Hell yeah, Rach. Hell yeah. Share with the class? Yeah, 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 yeah. That's all. I almost joined another call. This guy to get Ailey back, but it felt wrong. Okay, Frizz, thank you. See, I leave the cult disperses. Haley Beck, I've heard that name recently. I don't know who that is, but I've heard that name a lot. You're about to send the troops looking for me? I am here, Roxy. Thank you, though. Are you on the TV? I am on the TV. What in the world? What am I looking at? Yeah, sorry, that was Rach. I popped up on her TV. That Tiger King video was hilarious. When I saw that Tiger King video, I mean, I know that maybe it was a joke to get him out, but I secretly am on his side. I do not like Carol Baskin. I wish that Tiger King could get out and do it. That was just a time when the Tiger King was trending and that whole series, like that was just straight gold. You're just over here giggling, yeah. Never saying giggle again. Giggle. You almost fell in the rabbit hole. Dang, is that a deep one? You spoke to him on the phone previously in an attempt to get him out, so it felt appropriate. Did feel appropriate. That's crazy. If you can get him out, I mean, again, I don't know what side people are on, but freaking Carol Baskin is not the side. You didn't realize how close she lives. Wait, she lives in West Chase? I know the cat rescue is like over here, but she lives in West Chase? Oh, burner, that's scary. Uh, dude, I do not like Carol Baskin at all. I also want Tiger King out. Yeah, whacked him, killed her husband, whacked him. It's over by Citrus Park. Wait, it is by Citrus Park? Oh, they moved. I left you to entertain yourselves. I know. I was a little worried. I was a little worried the cult wouldn't come back. I was a little concerned. Um, I was a little concerned. Carol Baskin on the Next to the Stars. I didn't watch it that one, but I saw that she was on there. They moved out of state. Really, that's kind of weird. Your Tiger King wine glass out from 2020. Yeah, I'll be honest. Like if things go down again, I will just be live streaming, and you'll like our whole day. Like I'll literally live stream the whole day with the girls because we're not gonna be able to do much or nothing. We'll just watch shows and chill. Also, about to go live without you. That'd be crazy if you guys started just all going live past the time. The cat rescue is over by Citrus. It was by Citrus. Dang, I thought it was over in like um. Jerry wants to go live. I wish Jerry would go live. I'm curious to know Jerry's identity. That'll be my if I ever retire. I think that'll be the last. The last thing is I don't know if the haters ever calm down because I would not. I actually would be worried about everyone revealing their identities. But that would be like one of the last things is have everyone go out like that. But these haters are bad. They will go after your real world, man. These people don't just keep it online. It's very sick and scary. You're in VA right now. There is burner. Damn. You are your real identity. Yeah, Hillary's like, I ain't scared. Jerry's a woman like Aunt Randy. I do think I don't know. I mean, I'm not. If it is, I'm indifferent with Randy. I mean, again, with everybody, I guess just my experience with Lion Lizzie. Like until it's like confirmed, I don't know. I mean, he very well could be but who knows? Jerry's actually AI Meemaw. You're just kidding. I mean, I have no idea. But either way, I mean, Jerry is Jerry. It will never change for me. He's hilarious, or she. But yeah, I heard from a lot of people. I really appreciate everybody reaching out. Pronouns are Jerry. Yeah. I'm glad people are seeing that. Yeah, a lot of people are seeing that, and that's the thing. I got, I've gotten a lot of messages about these fake weirdo accounts, and I'm glad. I think we're so established here now with the receipts, telling the story, the truth. Even that's the thing is that, like, Lion Lizzie's not the one doing this stuff. Lion Lizzie knows I'm telling the truth. She said I'm telling the truth. She knows how the story went down, the situation, and that's what's crazy is like she's not even the one that is like behind this and encouraging it, and well, she's not discouraging it either. But what's crazy is that like I get several messages from the community, even people that haven't been. They've been like, I've been a silent follower of you for a while. I get a lot of those even recently, and they're like, these people are unwell, and I'm like, I know. I've had to block a lot of them, so I don't even see the half of it that's out there at this time anymore. But every day, it's like 5 to 6 people message me about it, about different things. So it's yeah. So again, it's good that a lot of people have identified that they're very unwell, and am I sure she's not? I'm not sure, DC, but I don't think she is because I think she's on to other scams. Like there's not anything she's gonna gain from me anymore. Like I've exposed her. She has no control over my life. She can't manipulate me anymore. She knows that. So like deep down, she just her personality wise, she will not waste her time with trying to manipulate or do anything with me. I mean, she'll still would try and shut my page down, but she already did that. But yeah, she really well could be. And if you told, there was proof and it came out that she was, like, there would be no bone in my body that'd be like, oh, okay. But I just feel she's with the new guy, the new scam. She's scamming this guy. New beginnings, new beginnings, same scams. I just think that she is really focused on her current victim and her current scam. That what does she have to gain from messing with me at this point? She's very much like on to the next scam. Jerry's such a dad, but mad respect to the Jerry. Yeah, Jerry's awesome. It is pretty obvious who's making the doxing accounts. Yeah, I mean it is fairly obvious to me. How do I prove it? There might be ways. What do you think about Lana Lacey back to TikTok? Um, I think that just her profile there is not really the same as her posting. Like she hasn't posted a single time because she knows better. But it's interesting though. As soon as I took my cutie break, as soon as I took a cutie break, who thought they could come back to TikTok? And that's why we really can't be. We don't have time to take cutie breaks. Tracy, thank you for the heart me. It's like there's no time for cutie breaks because I took a little cutie break and she thought she could come back to TikTok. So it's just interesting. But at least she knows. At least she's aware when I'm taking breaks. She feels she can come back. Yeah, it doesn't benefit her, so I don't know. She may now because her cult worship her, but yeah, this thing is like she would never. I bet she don't even talk to half those people. I bet if you ask half those people, they're like, I don't talk to her. Like they, I mean, I don't see her interacting with any of those people. They're like she's kind of she feels she's above everybody. So like I don't see her interacting. She would never be caught unalived with Nightmare, Scary Carrie. I mean, though, like there's people that she will never interact with and be around. So like I don't see her actually talking with them, but maybe I'm wrong. I mean, I haven't been wrong yet about half this stuff, but has she responded to Chris yet? Yeah, I'm gonna get into that veggie. I'm gonna pin your comment because I'm gonna get into that here real soon. Tracy, what is up? Definitely on the next game. Oh yeah, for sure. Is people who are so pathetic that this is their life and they miss the drama. Yeah, that's the thing is these people are very pathetic, and the fact that they can't move on with their lives. Like this is like the thing with me and Liz. Like we were married, we're divorced. She conned me, she scammed me. We have 2 kids together. Call me obsessed, call me whatever. She owes me $500,000. If I owed you $500,000, I'm pretty sure you'd be obsessed with my every move too because I owe you $500,000. These people are stranger weirdos on the internet. That's the difference. Is at least if Liz wants to be obsessed with me and whatever, or me with her, we have that. We have the history, right? Like you can understand that. Um, these weirdos, they need to be in straight jackets, man. No more cutie breaks for Andrew. I know, right? Plot twist: Jerry's Lion Lizzie. No, Jerry's actually funny, so it can't be Lion Lizzie. But that would be a hell of a plot twist, though, Bonnie. I have considered it. Where have I been? I've just been chilling, Shelby. Where you been? She's supposed to do BFF, and she was bigger and not the prettiest. Dang, did she? Veggie? I can't believe I read that out loud. That's is Jerry not really Jerry? Jerry's Jerry. Jerry is Jerry. Some have cutie breaks, some have mental breaks. Yeah, exactly, Caitlin. Christina, thank you for the heart me. Jerry's too insightful. I know, he is. And he's actually very caring. Like, a lot of the stuff, like, he really is caring and like, defending. School, taking a summer break from it, though. Nice. Well, take your little cutie break over the summer and then get back to it. Proud of you. The people that bully and dox others then claim they're victims of lavender. Like, that is legit to the T, man. These people are wild. They literally call your work, they'll dox you, and then they'll bitch and complain. They're like, I'm being harassed. They'll make 10 fake profiles about you, and then they're like, why? Like, it's crazy. Dude, I cannot believe the Bolts lost, and I cannot believe that either. I'm still not over it. Hey, Amy J, nice to see you as well. Thank you. And they abuse people for Liz. They do. Yep. Yeah. They're absolutely pathetic. Yeah. And Liz could give two shits about them. When's all the TikTok people gonna go to Disney World? See, I'm probably gonna. I got passes, so just hit me up whenever you want to go. Yeah, cutie break. That's what we take over here, Mary. Little cutie breaks. 26 days. Damn it. I forgot to update the days. I gotta correct the days. Amy J, thank you for reminding me. Brooklyn, thank you for the heart me. Ashley, thank you for the roses. We should look for her when we go. Well, she'll never go to Disney. Now that I have Disney passes, like, she's definitely not gonna, like, again. Not saying that I own Disney, but she'll never go there to have a chance to run in them, especially with her new victim. Could you imagine? We're in line for Pirates of the Caribbean and her new victim, and you have two girls. Well, they probably wouldn't even recognize her. But how would she explain that to her victim? That'd be a tough one. But she goes Universal apparently. So, but I'd love to run at her Universal, but it's more kid friendly there. She's not about that life. Can we stop at the gross say I respect the ocean? Yeah, that'd be nice, Frizz, but they don't have respect for anything. I bet if their IP was checked, I'd be 100% right. Oh yeah, I bet you'd be 1,000% right. Lavender. I want to know more about the diner. About the Waffle House. I love Waffle House. Ashley, thank you for the rose. Shelby, thank you for the Latin America versus USA gloves. Appreciate you. I definitely think it's 3 main people doing the AI. I do too. I think there's probably 4. I think there's 4 people. Shelby, thank you for the heart me. Ashley, thank you for the slice of cake. You should pin how many days she hasn't paid support. I actually just posted a video, Tracy, on King of Receipts. If you guys want to go check it out. It's a child support video. What do the days mean? It is going to be the 2-year anniversary. Frizz, thank you for the galaxy. Christina, thank you for the populars. Tracy, thank you for the hat and mustache. Christina, thank you for the Latin America versus USA's. Ashley, thank you for the populars. Oh, you saw the video? Yeah, yeah. She was just there. Yeah, she was just there at Universal. Thank you for the populars. Amy Lou, what's good? Beep beep. Frizz, let's go. W's in the chat. Yeah, no more cutie breaks. No more cutie breaks. We back. Have you filed contempt? Yeah, I have. Yeah, I have. I have. Ashton, thank you for the heart me. Beep beep, thank you for the heart me. 26 days until what? It's actually less now. It is like 20. It's actually like 18 days until the 2-year anniversary. You know, she's always looking over her shoulder. Oh, for sure. I bet she can't go nowhere without. If she hears rustling behind a trash can, I bet she's freaking out, man. That girl, I mean, she probably can't even walk down St. Pete into these coffee shops without having someone hiding behind a bush or a plant. Been on commission, broke my fifth metatarsal. Oh my gosh. Flood, I can't believe that. What's happened? Not too much. I took a little cutie break. I haven't been on for like a week. I know usually people come in like, what did I miss? And it's like, I don't know. I've been out. I filed. Yeah, we're gonna get into it here soon. We're gonna get into it here soon. Um, cutie breaking around. It's been a month for you. I passed out right after work. Oh my gosh. You're not up late anymore. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to say, I mean, I guess I was just chilling. Like, it's a little bit different when I'm doing this late. Like, when I do this at like 11:30, like, I'm still going. I guess that was the only difference is I was just a little bit more chill. Sitting on business on my cutie break? Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, I did a few things. There's a few things coming. Um, few things coming down the line that I can't really speak about because they're more legality stuff going on. But you know, I got to chapter 17 of the book. I don't know, just got some stuff done. Your sister told you to keep it down. That's hilarious. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Are you finding them now? Yeah. You know, remember that guy, the Jolly Green Ginger, who did like tea stuff? Do you guys remember that guy? He came like not him, but apparently he's gone like downhill in the last 2 years. Does anyone remember that? The girls are doing amazing. Maybe his coworker is Jerry. Oh my god, can you do me a favor and move around a little while you're not looking at the screen? I keep thinking you're frozen. Oh, okay, yeah, I can do that. I'll do that, Bridget. I got you. I'll look down and be like, he's like, my coworker watches. Oh wait, so I've heard that a lot, Darcy. A lot of people, like if they, I won't say everyone knows someone that knows about it, but like, there's a lot of people that like I'll say this: I know there's a firehouse. Someone that I know, they were talking about it at dinner one night with some people, and they're like, "Oh, like some people at my firehouse like were following this story, like it's crazy." I mean, it is really crazy. I mean, this thing went crazy. Yeah, he went crazy. Oh yeah, apparently he went crazy. Apparently he's like all messed up. He has some problems. Yeah, yeah. He does political. I guess he doesn't do the tea anymore. He does political stuff, and like he's been just like shunned off like social media. Like apparently he apparently he I don't know. I don't want to speculate on any of his any substances stuff, but you know apparently it's not great for him. But yeah, I came across this stuff and I was like, oh my gosh, can you believe? Literally, can you believe it? Like just how he fell off. I'm like, this guy used to be like a teeper. I remember he was like tagged in a bunch of the videos when this went viral for him to like speak on it. Oh, he's a vet. That's really sad. All of us, yeah. I always worry about vets, man. The mental health, the stuff they go through, like PTSD. Man, I did a lot of work with TBI patients. A lot of my after optometry school. Well, not after, but my training. I guess I should say it like that. During my training, I did VA hospitals, and I did Bethesda, Maryland, Walter Reed, which is like the flagship for like active military. It's where all the stuff people in the Pentagon, the White House, their care is on Walter Reed basically. So I did a lot of work with TBI patients and a lot of work with the military, active military, and then at the VA with veterans. And so yeah, they have a special spot because you just see it firsthand a lot of the trauma and the destruction. So hopefully 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 he gets help he needs. But I thought it was wild. I thought it was truly wild, like the downfall of it. He was paid a he was paid to go political. That makes sense then, because he got a big following. You probably recognize him. He's on. She's taking a break from social media. Not really. She's posting on Instagram a bunch, and she's back on TikTok, but not posting. 26 days. I gotta update the days, but that's our 2 year anniversary is coming up, and it's like 15 days. 15 days, something like that. I don't know. So I can do the math on it. I gotta update it. And don't get the resource they deserve. They really don't, and a lot of the VAs, I hate to. A lot of veterans, the VAs are just overwhelmed. I'll say that. I'll say it like that. With the VAs, there's good people there, but they're just overwhelmed. They just got a lot. They have a lot of patience. Ashton, thank you for the heart me. Beep beep. Kelsey, thank you for the heart me. Kelsey, thank you for the go popular. Anniversary of what? Of us. We're coming up on 2 years of you guys introducing myself to you guys seeing my face. So 2 years of intro to me. You can just say our government doesn't take care of the veterans. Yeah, but it's not just that. I guess it comes down to the government, but a lot of people, it's just there's not enough. Again, when I was in the VA system, if you had to see the doctor, if you were to call today, they couldn't get you in 6 to 8 months. Like 6 to 8 months is the earliest opening. Like that's an issue, right? And I don't know. Is that the government? I don't know. You need to find docs. You need to find staffing. You need to find facilities. So yeah, I don't know. I'm sure the government is somehow. I'm sure if you were to pull back everything and figure it out with funding and different things like that, I'm sure you could get down the brass tacks and the government. Let's face it, the government should not be in charge of anything. The government has ever shown, like, I don't want to say you can't trust the government, but I don't really trust the government. But what is one thing the government's ever been in charge of that has, like, gone well? Like, they should just not be in charge of things. So, the VA, it's like, TRICARE is a joke. Yeah, TRICARE is, depends, I guess. But there's so many variables. I hate to, like, just speculate on certain things and speak in generalities, but for the most part, yeah, it can pull it back to the government. But a lot of it is, yeah, understaffing, the VA, and then when you call it, like I said, you call, you get an appointment. Okay, we'll see you in 6 months. You get in 6 months, and it's like you got 30 seconds with the tech, the work, everything. It's just like, and then you call in medicines and whatever else, and you hope you get it right. And if you can't get anyone on the phone. Like I've even had to send referrals for the VA, and it's impossible to get a hold of somebody. Like it takes forever, to get the right department. I mean, the communication, it's just hectic. It's just hectic. For anything for the heart, me, Ashley, thanks for letting him cook. So, Tomahawk Jack, what is good, bro? Sorry, I didn't mean to start that combo. No, you're good, Bergman. Super understaffed, yeah. They don't fund the VA properly, which is why they're short. Exactly, JMAB, exactly. And so, like, again, I guess at the end of the day, it does fall back on the government, staffing wise, and just the facilities and just the whole care aspect. But it is tough, Again, not saying that the private providers aren't good there. Like the private providers are good, but yeah, they can only do with what they have. Medic partner works with the VA, and she's something about it. Yeah, it is tough. I mean, as a provider, and then you go on that for years and years, and it could be very disheartening, especially as a provider. You're like, well, what am I supposed to do? What? Justina, thanks for the amped up. I'm with the government, and I'm here to help. Yeah, exactly, exactly. That's what they do. The military is a government. I'm a social worker with the DoD. They underfund the VA. Yeah, I mean they are for sure underfunded because again they're not active. Like a lot of the funding goes towards active military, and I can even say that from when I was at Walter Reed, the facilities and everything that I had at Walter Reed, 10 times better. I mean the VA as that was actually one of the better ones I feel, but I mean there was definitely. I mean you could definitely feel like Walter Reed was an important place, and the VA was like, forgotten. Like, again, just active duty versus and again, it's like it sucks because the veterans, but yeah, it is just I don't know how to fix it. What are your thoughts on the virus? I don't have much thoughts on it. I mean, I just hope people are okay and do what they need to protect themselves. That's how I felt about with the other 2020 situation. I've always just said is protect yourself however you feel comfortable with. Like and that's how I feel. If you feel you want to go outside and do whatever, I mean, I guess that's your prerogative. But like for me, I just feel you should take whatever precaution you feel. However, you want to go out in a hazmat suit, go out in a hazmat suit. To me, my thoughts are protect yourself and your family, whatever way possible, best way possible. Was CC on a cutie break? I miss her videos. I don't know. I don't see much of CC anymore over here. I think she's gone back to YouTube predominantly. I don't know if she gave up on TikTok. There's a lot more haters on TikTok, I'll tell you that, and it's tough. It's tough to hang with these haters. You got to have thick skin, or you've actually got to. To me, that's why I'm not saying I'm thankful for Lion Lizzie, but damn, no one can hold a candle to Lion Lizzie, man. What I've been through with Lion Lizzie, these haters got nothing on me. I'll stay on TikTok till the cows come home, until they shut this bee down. I'll be here because these haters are nothing. And again, they didn't experience the bullying, the harassment, the abuse from Lion Lizzie. They see this person who's just living her best life, new beginnings, and so great. No, she's a monster. She's a predator, and I will stand 10 feet down, and I will not go anywhere. So I can handle the haters here. I'm not saying that CC can't. That's not a shot or a jab. I'm just saying that she built her platform on YouTube. She has a ton of support and followers there. And so here it's like, she's probably outnumbered a lot. It's tough. It's just tough to deal with my haters. My haters are they're pretty abusive. All the money goes towards the billionaire contractors. Yeah, that's true, JMF. I need to get one of those. Well, look who came out of the corner. What's up, Jen? What did I file? I filed for contempt. Little contempty temp. CCE must maybe going through it with legal stuff too. Yeah, I mean, even with like the legal stuff's crazy because even when you're innocent in legal stuff, or even when you didn't do anything wrong, I mean, the legal stuff is never fun. It's never fun to even when I went for child support last time with contempt against Lion Lizzie, I knew how the outcome was going to be. I knew everything going into it. it was exactly how it was, but it's still like you're in front of a judge in a courtroom. It's just like, it's still a lot. So it's, I'm sure Rachel feels differently, right? Like, you've talked to Rachel about being in a courtroom, and it's like, yeah, no, that's her office, right? So it's just that it's just a different environment, right? So I'm sure Cece, even feeling comfortable with everything, knowing she's innocent, knowing that whatever is not true, I'm sure it's still got to be a little bit stressful and take some of your attention away. Wait, I thought it was 10 toes down. It is, Shelby. Or it's a special. How would anyone describe this? Unless you were here, how would you describe this saying? We had someone come on my live, and they were on my live for 30 minutes, and in that 30 minutes, they probably said 10 feet down 20 times, and they didn't know the say. So now we joke that, like, I don't even say 10 toes down anymore. It's just part of my vernacular. 10 feet down. Because it's hilarious. My video is top tier. Which video? I think all my videos are top tier, Frizz. Obviously. No, I'm just kidding. No, which video? Which video? Wait, I thought it was New Beginnings laughing video. That video. Oh, sorry, I gotta catch up. Yeah. That my laughing video. Wasn't Lizzie threatened to sue her recently? Yeah, she was threatened to sue her recently. Luckily, I just grabbed that screenshot of her saying, that she had money. So I have that now. So I'm happy about that screenshot, admitting that she has money. So yeah, she said she was gonna sue her. My laughing video. Yeah, Frizz, you like that? 10 feet down. Now it's 10 feet down. It is, yeah. And your name over and over, like she was your mom. Yeah, exactly, Shelby. Yeah. I see 10 feet down in my real life now. I do too, Brooklyn. I say 10, my laughing video for his. Yeah. I've probably watched that 5 to 10 times already. Like, the girls were like getting annoyed by it. I was like playing it, and they were they were just like, don't go there. Don't go there. You found the video of her saying, "I hate it here." Oh, you did, Jen? Send that to me. Don't go there, Andrew. Yeah, exactly. Oh man. Okay, we've done our pleasantries. Kind of caught up a little bit. Been on for almost an hour. How we feeling? We want to just chit chat and get into the stuff later, or do we want to go over some stuff? What are we thinking? I do need to make some new merch. Because she's not paying the child support, and I doubt she's gonna pay it. So I do need to get some crowdfunding because yeah, summer care is not cheap, and the girls keep eating. The girls, did you know this? They have to eat every day. It is insane. I can't believe that. So I don't know. That gets expensive. It's very, and then they need clothes to wear apparently for school. I don't know. That gets expensive. So I don't know. I guess kids cost money, and well, I wasn't aware of that. They just keep eating. I know, isn't it crazy that they eat? I know. If you talk to her, I mean, you would think it's like, oh, she's like, I have 2 kids, and I don't have to clothe them, bathe them, send them groceries, nothing. Even multiple times a day, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's just they don't stop. It's insane. I just saw her video accusing you again with her smashing the cams in the background. What video, Shelby? Did she make a video about the smashing the camera in the background? Shoes, I know. Grocery bills are insane. You're going through like no other. Yeah, I have to buy new shoes for the summer. What do you mean? Aren't enough to clothe them? I know. It's amazing, but it's not lavender. I know. She keeps paying in air, and somehow the daycare when I go to the daycare when they want money for the girls, I say, well, here's an IOU from my ex-wife, their mother. I said, their mother got it. She'll pay you. Don't worry. Here's a IOU for $32,000. You can keep the change. And it's crazy. They don't want to. They don't take that. They don't take the fake check, the imaginary check for $32,000. It is insane, but the $32,000 that is owed in child support, the daycare won't take it, Publix won't take it. Do you believe this? 7-Eleven won't take it either. Like, nobody is taking the money. It's insane. Like, come on. I mean, how am I supposed to, I get what? They can't go to Disney anymore because, their mom doesn't support them? I don't know. It's crazy.
I hate it here.
Oh my god. Oh, and then she starts singing, I hate it here. Oh, that was hilarious. I forgot about that video. That shit was funny. I hate it here. I hate it here. Checks in the mail, exactly. Listen to Mafia send yeah, exactly, Frizz. Yeah, hey, don't worry. The Mafia is gonna have that right over to you. Once they open up the border, they are gonna send that money straight to you. And you know what? You can keep the change. Cuckoo bananas, these kids are. Yeah, keep listening. You want me to play that clip right now? Okay, here's what I'll do. I'm gonna go get a refill on my beverage. Have you guys seen that video where the guy calls it a beverage? I thought that was hilarious. I love that.
I hate it here. I hate it here. And I know that y'all haters are gonna say, well, then get off. No, because that would be giving you what you want. And I don't feel like doing that. Not today, anyway. But for everyone else, it's Thursday. It's almost Valentine's Day. So if you're a man or a woman that's dating a woman and you need a reminder to get your woman something for Valentine's Day, this is it. You have like a week, so get to it. I don't need to send my man a reminder because he's good. But everybody else is. Anyway, I love you guys for real though. I'm really being silly and goofy and funny, and some people say off my meds, that I'm off my meds. I'm not. I'm just super on them and super happy and super well, which God. I hate it here. I hate it here. And I know that y'all haters are gonna say, well, then get off. No, because that would be giving you what you want. And I don't feel like doing that. Not today, anyway. But for everyone else, it's Thursday. It's almost Valentine's Day. So if you're a man or a woman that's dating a woman and you need a reminder to get your woman something for Valentine's Day, this is it. You have like a week, so get to it. I don't need to send my man a reminder because he's good. But everybody else is. Anyway, I love you guys for real though. I'm really being silly and goofy and funny, and some people say off my meds, that I'm off my meds. I'm not. I'm just super on them and super happy and super well, which God. I hate it here. I hate it here. And I know that y'all haters are gonna say, well, then get off. No, because that would be giving you what you want. And I don't feel like doing that. Not today, anyway. But I hate it.
Okay, we know. That video's hilarious. Save us. Oh, was it Lupin? Was that the second time? Wait, was that the second time it played? How many times did it play? Oh my god! Yeah, sorry, her voice is annoying. That was rough. I should have done that. I thought she'd be a little faster. This is yeah, that was her video. She's good. Just another manic Monday. That's her random. Yeah, another manic Monday. I mean, come on, what's not to love? What up, Jerry? Heartwarming. She's nauseating. I know. Wait, did she activate her Insta? No, she went private. She's super on love and happy. Yeah, yeah. She's a new beginnings, new beginnings. So in love with the new victim. That's what's crushing is like this guy feels like he met the love of his life, and poor dude is just doesn't know it that she hates him. She can't stand him. She's using him every second of his day. He's just being straight up used and abused. The poor guy, man. And I've been there, man. It just sucks because she's really good at like just pretending and faking. Like you watch, like if you knew nothing about her, you'd be like, oh, this is what she's waiting, and it's just like, nah, this is just rinse, recycle, repeat. Even her fake therapist is buying it hook, line, and sinker, and it's crazy. And she's a therapist. Mish, what's up? Thank you for the heart me. I had to listen to repeat until I come back. Sorry. Oh, May 1st, do we have that one post? I know. We're being held hostage. Sorry. Let's y'all replay. So silly. What up, Biggs? Please turn this off. Sorry, not the looping. Oh my gosh. This is a new form of torture. Can you imagine? Oh god, that's on loop. Make it stop torturing us. Turn it up. What up, liberal? Hope it's not like Beetlejuice if you hear it 3 times. Could you imagine, Jerry? It could be. My ears are filing charges. For real, Emily. Oh my gosh. No, like 5. Wait, went 4 times, 5 times, 4 to 5 times. Oh, I'm sorry. 3rd, 3 at least. Too many. What up, Mish? Thanks for the heart me. I follow her, but can't find her by the username. Just remember, if you have to say you're being funny, you absolutely are not funny. That's accurate. Mish, thank you for the fingers. Mish, thank you for the friendship. Mish, thank you for the perfumes. Appreciate ya. Thank you for the donuts. New beginnings, Joey. Yes, new beginnings, indeed. New beginnings. Every 2 months. New beginnings with no name associated. Yeah. So she's back on the. Yeah, when I took a cutie break, she thought that was her sign to come back. She has not posted anything, but she did deactivate it, so her profile is there. So I take cutie breaks. She thinks it's an open door to come back and test the waters. And people wonder why I stay here. It's to make sure she can't scam and come back on this app. She's not welcome here. Just like why she's not welcome at Disney either. You took a cutie break too, Emily? You didn't miss much. I took a little cutie break too. Does she see her kids? No, she has not seen my daughters since July 4th. No, actually, since Father's Day of 2024. Wow, so we're coming up on 2 years. And then her other kids, who knows? She doesn't. She sees them maybe once a month. And you know this because if she sees them, she will post about it. Like she went to Universal with them, so she posts about it. So it's very accurate to be able to know when she's with her other kids, which is not often, but when she is with them, she will post about them because she has to make it seem like she's with them. She's not welcome at Disney. No, she's not welcome at my Disney. 2 years, yeah, it's been 2 years. Thanks for the chili, Justina. You were on a kitty break too while you were out of town. I guess only yeah, you're out of town overseas. How was your trip? Was it good? Yeah, it's really hard to understand. I mean, it really is hard to understand how she, but that's her life. She doesn't care to. Do I have full custody of them? I do. I have 100% custody of them. Justina, thank you for the winks. Thank you for the, what is that? Fam? Thank you for the fam, Justina. Thank you for the ice cream. Why no Disney? What did she do? I'm just joking. She didn't do anything. I just say that. I go there, so she's not welcome there. But I mean, I don't think she probably would never go there. Eh, I mean, I'm just trying to think of it, right? Like, could you imagine me and the girls were in line at Space Mountain, and all of a sudden her and her victim walk up, and like, I mean, again, the girls would not recognize her because she doesn't look anything like it. But like, what would the victim do? Like, oh, like, why are those kids saying hi, mom? Like, like that would be like she couldn't, So she knows we go to Disney. So I just don't think she personally would ever want that situation, and so she probably just avoids it. You being a mental issue, I've been seeing kids for years. Me too. I could not be not with them. Just anything for the slow motion. I would not be posting like she does. Yeah, can you imagine posting like how she does? Melody, thank you for the heart me. I was away from my dogs for a week and cried. Yeah, I know. That's the thing is she posts and she says new beginnings, but she doesn't have her kid. Like, can you imagine posting new beginnings and you don't have your kid? Like, I'd be posting new beginnings with my kids. Like, this is the new beginning of us. But no, it's all about her victim. And then she even posted in a recent she has a post right now. She has a post right now. With her person says my favorite person who she met less than 5 months ago, and she hasn't seen her kid in 2 years. I mean, I'm not. I mean, again, I guess if you haven't seen your kids in 2 years, they're probably not your favorite person. So let's just call it what it is. You know what I mean? Like if you haven't seen your kids in 2 years, they're just not your favorite person, and that's harsh to say, but clearly you can't say that you're their favorite person if you just don't ever see them. And you would never go 2 years without seeing your favorite person, right? So for me, it's very clear that this guy, I mean, he's not her favorite. I mean, he's probably spent the money, so he's probably is her favorite person right now. But in reality, we all know the deal. All right, are you ready to get into this? Let me pull this up. Let me catch up real quick on this. And let's get to 25,000 likes real quick. There is 85 people in here. We are there. Give me a chance to set up while we do it. You guys tap away. If we all do 100 likes a piece, we should be there in no time. What gifts do you need on the live? In the gift gallery right now. Let's pull up the gift gallery. I know it is sad for them. Yes, we'll get the tea Brooklyn. I'm going there. New beginnings without your kids is crazy work. Yeah, I was in London for 5 days, and on day 3, you were crying. Aw, Mish, that's so sad. Like sobbing. Aw. I need 2 corgis, 2 hat and mustaches, 2 hearts, and 3 hand hearts. Those are the gift gal. Dang, we must be real low in the gift gal. They have they usually have more gifts. But that's all right. All my babies will be home this weekend. Oh, that's so exciting, JoJo. Like sobbing. I know. J Mav, thank you for the hat mustache. Christina, thank you for the rose. Joey, thank you for the donuts. Mish, thank you for the hearts. Let me finish getting ready for bed and I'll get to tapping. Thank you, Mish. Okay. Oh, you guys are cruising. Okay, I'm going to set this up now so we should be good. All right, how's that look on your live? I wish it was a little bit more clean. Wish it was a little bit more clean. I gotta work on that part of it, but let me see how it looks on the live. I gotta work on that part of it, but let me see. That was turned up from the other one. 2 dogs for the heart me. Thank you so much. 2 dogs for the fingers. 2 dogs for the rose. 2 dogs for the heart. Puff. Hand hearts, Justina. Justina, thank you for that mustache. Howdy, partner. It's small. Yeah, it is a little small. Okay, I'll try and make it a little bigger. Oh, actually, I need to do it here. I think I need to zoom. Justina, thank you for the hat mustache. Justina, thank you for the hand hearts. Thank you for the hand hearts. Thank you so much. All right. All right, does that look a little better? How do I get rid of this? How do I make it more like full screen? Yeah, we're gonna go over it, but yeah. Corgi, Justina! Okay, that looks pretty good. Can you guys see that pretty good now? All right, everyone put a 1 in the chat if you can see it pretty good. Put an emoji in the chat if I need to adjust anything. It's public record. All this can be found in public record, so it's not whatever. So just remember that as you're going through this, this is not any top secret document that I have obtained illegally or going through breaking into her house. This is all found by legal means. So her attorney filed a motion to dismiss. So basically saying that the petition that he filed on March 27th, it should be dismissed or amended because it's vague. It's vague. It's vague, right? I think there was specific dates in there. I'm pretty sure they said on June 2nd of 2023 you were nowhere to be found. Like, it's not vague at all. There was very specific dates in there, but good. I'm sure you could try. Yeah, it's so vague that it was very specific. It was actually very specific, but they're saying that it was vague and lacking necessary. Was that specificity? I always hate that word, so don't judge me for that word. It's a tough one. Say that one out loud in your homes. Mother cannot frame a response of pleading. Basically, it was so vague that they had nowhere to. They couldn't even begin. Oh, you mean she was in Nashville and then in Universal, she had no time to respond to you to give you any specifics, no specificities. Like, come on, give me a break. It was too vague on the rug she can't use. Yeah, exactly. So that's what her response is. And then they said the petition that was filed includes allegations, scandalous behavior, blah blah blah, lacks current welfare. Well, I'm pretty sure where you live, it does matter about the kid. Does he ever come in here? Probably on a burner. I know his family comes in here. His girlfriend, I don't know if he's still with that girl or not, but his girlfriend came in here before, or an ex-girlfriend came in too. Hillary, thank you for the oldies. But if he does come in here, hopefully, if he's feeling discouraged by this, hopefully he will listen to my voice and it will soothe him and give him the encouragement he needs, because what she has filed is complete and utter bullshit. Brody, thank you for the rose. Cat, thank you for the heartbeat. Basically, let's see. In Florida courts, this is how they protect the children's names. So there, I know people have told me, because kids are in these documents, that they are, sealed and closed. No, how they protect kids' names is they use these abbreviations. So for anyone watching that thinks that documents are sealed in Florida because kids are involved, they're not. It's not going to look good if she has contempt for child support. Yeah, it's probably not going to look good because there's actually. All right, here, you want a little spoiler alert? There's going to be 2 filings for contempt. Dun dun dun! There we go. Cat's on the bag. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. There is going to be 2 filings for contempt. You heard it here first. Okay. They both are requesting to cover their attorney fees. I don't know. It's all pretty boring. I mean, you can read it on the screen. But the good news about this is, if you think about this, if she's fighting this hard, this should tell you how hard it is to modify custody in the state of Florida. So, and this is where what's really going to end up screwing her over, if she ever were with the girls, is, look at this. Her own attorney is quoting statutes in the state of Florida about time sharing and not overturning things and keeping things how they are. So it's like, how can you file this here but not, and then file on the other one? I mean, like, basically, this is the main thing. This is the whole game of chess. I love chess, not checkers, baby. But these are the whole things. Now her attorney has these filings, or at least stating that they want to file this stuff. I don't think it gets dismissed either. But they have all these filings now, and it's like, so you can't, from a logic, people hate dealing with logic, especially my haters, but you can't have one and not the other, right? This can't make sense for you, but also trying to overturn another custody modification, right? You can't, if you're trying to use all these statutes and not overturn modification, it's like the same thing is going to, be your cross to bear, so to speak. So, I don't know. This wasn't too crazy. That's the thing. They say that the thing was very vague and they didn't know how to address any of it. But then they go through line by line talking about all the things that were in there. The mother's lack of continuity is causing mental anguish. Like, they wrote it out here. They could have addressed that. The mother does not get the minor child to school on time, if at all. They could have addressed that. Like, there's very specific things in here. So, like, how come they didn't go through and address these? Was it because she was unavailable and out partying and having bachelorette parties? Probably. Correct. Yeah, she's basically saying that she should be dismissed. The allegation the mother has left her oldest child home and attended for weeks at a time, only sending him food via Uber Eats while she is out of town is insufficiently plead, lacking. Well, that's because this is the allegation, and guess what? They're gonna bring in witnesses to corroborate the story. Is this guy? Is he? I mean, I don't want to like knock. I don't. But like, yeah, that's the allegation, and then they're gonna bring witnesses. This is the whole point of the court hearing. Yeah, this filing is super vague. You just did 2K likes. Thank you so much, Jacina. It's like this. Talking about the most vague thing I've ever read in my life. It's this response. Um, Mother requests the father required to contribute to the mother's attorney fees. Yeah, okay, throw that in there, girl. Because he requested it. Now she's requesting it. These attorneys love this shit. It's like, yeah, they're gonna pay your fees. No, no one's gonna pay their fees. A super vague 50-page document. Sadly, it's super vague and it's only 7. Actually, it's only 6 because this is the last. So, yes, this is Pinellas. For sure. I mean, the lawyer has to try his hardest. I mean, he's getting paid to do this, to BS it, you know. So I don't blame him. So, and then she filed this BS thing. This is the main one that I want to get into because this is the most craziest thing I've ever seen, to be honest. This is like the fact that this is like allowed to be in there actually blows my mind. Like the fact that this is like even filed blows my mind. How do I get this centered? And people think I ran websites. I can't even get this thing centered. Oh, I gotta zoom out. That's why. Okay. This is what's wild. Did her and Rachel ever settle? I'm not sure. I mean, his document, it was really long. Yeah, his document was like I think they ran out of money. They're like, yeah, we gotta file something. I can give you 6 pages for what you paid. His filing was like 40 pages. I think he was like, I could probably do this in between something. Like if you're not, if you don't have time. But this is the thing. So she filed a protective order, basically saying that she does not have to do any of the stuff that is requested in there. She's basically saying that anything that is asked, she's not going to be required to do. So the discovery, it seeks direct information regarding matters that are immaterial, impertinent, scandalous, no other purpose but to annoy, embarrass, or create an unburden or the expense for the mother. No, this is to make sure you're safe around a young child. This is to make sure you're not a psycho because that's kind of why you lost your first, the other two. You were not mentally well, as you said, to be around them. And the judge saw that. Oh, for sure. The boyfriend is deep. I mean, I don't even feel bad for him. So she has filed a a protective order to basically say that she is being harassed by him asking her to provide these things for. And again, this is what I told you. She can't handle a true hearing like this because it's a full cavity search, a financial cavity search. What's up, Sari? We're back. It's a financial cavity search. It's where you lived. It's all these things. I mean, you have to go through that stuff. The courts need to know who you are. They need to make sure that they can. You know, what's crazy is that if you don't go through the court system, they don't. You know, they'll let anyone be around your kid or let anyone be around a kid. Once you get the courts involved, they're going to do their due diligence to make sure that you're safe to be around children. That's the main job. Is when you get courts involved, their main job is to make sure you're safe to be around kids. So now it's not up to you. It's going to be up to showing who who you are. Yeah, AKA I need to protect my scams. Exactly. Exactly right. It is all to protect the scam. Sarah, thank you for the heart me. Cat, heart me. Brody, Rose, Sarah, popular. Thank you. So she is seeking a protective order denying all the discovery. She is basically seeking a protective order to make sure she doesn't have to show anything. This is the document that is insane to me. The fact that she doesn't she's trying to say that none of this is relevant. Her finances, her rug use, all the things that would matter to be around a kid. It's like, no, this stuff matters, girl. This stuff all matters. But again, the attorney's just doing, I'm sure, what he's been told. Because otherwise, it's insane. And to me, this is where they kind of effed up majorly. This is the major F up, right? So if you were, I don't want to say a smart attorney because I don't know him, but if this was my client and we had nothing to hide, I would say, here's all your discovery. Here's everything you asked for and more. We have nothing. We have nothing to hide. Go for it. Right? Like that would be the angle to take. If you truly were to go about this in like a chess, not checkers way, you would say, here's everything you've asked for. We got nothing. Like, we got nothing to hide. We're ready to do this. Like, we're going to prove all your stuff wrong. When you file something like this is a huge red flag for a judge in a court case. Like, wait a minute. Whoa. It's like the judge was probably like reading their initial thing and being like, okay, it's a lot, but I don't know why. Like, okay, this is a lot to like ask for, and why would they ask for all this stuff? Like, it's kind of over the top, right? Because he doesn't know. He's used to normal divorces or normal custody hearings, right? So it can be a lot to ask, and the judge might be like, "No, this is like a lot to ask." But whatever. Like, we'll see what they respond. Now, when they come back and say, "We're not going to show you anything," now a judge is going to perk their ears up and be like, "Whoa, why wouldn't they just show their stuff? Like, why are they, it's not like that wild to be like, where have you lived? Who do you live with? Do you have any, clean rug use history? Psychological?" Like, basically, it would be nothing to be able to show these things. So this motion, in my opinion, is actually a huge red flag. And again, I'm not trying to Monday morning quarterback at their decision, but this right here, if you're a judge reading this, you're like, whoa, wait, now you don't want to show nothing? You think we're going to go through this and not show anything? Like, this is a huge red flag. I mean, this is like a smack in the face. Like, the judge was probably drinking his coffee reading this and was like, this is actually, I'm now intrigued, right? This now probably perked its interest. And make it a moot point, maybe. Just see there for the chili. Just see there for the rose. Just see there for the chili. Chili in the rose. Roses. Chilies. Roses. Chilies. Thank you so much, Justina. Appreciate it. I really appreciate the rose. Thank you for the chilies. But she does have shit to hide. Exactly. And that's the whole idea, right, Brooklyn? And this is why I believe it screws her, because she does have shit to hide. And when you file something like this tells the judge you got a bunch of shit to hide, right? So that's the whole point of this, Brooklyn, is that this is without, doing it. I mean, again, if she were to submit all the stuff, like, yeah, it would come out, but it would be a lot harder because you're like, okay, you could probably explain it or defend it. But when you have shit to hide and you send this type of document in, to me, this is a huge, like, this sets the radars flying, which I'm surprised her attorney wouldn't be like, yo, we can't file. Like, if we file this, they're definitely going to be like, there's something up here. And, like, I get it, but, like, this is, like, a red flag. Like, they're going to have, like, 5 alarms going off. Thank you for the rose. Justine, thank you for the ice cream. Thank you for the corn. Junior Lorian was like, what do we do to file? So I don't have to show anything? Yeah. Thank you for the ice cream. Yeah, these are mandatory financial. Like, that's the thing, is like, that's what I'm saying. But it will embarrass me. To show my financials and show where I've lived, it will embarrass me. Yeah, it's kind of crazy to put that in writing. Just see the thing with laughing tacos. Thank you for the fingers. Thank you for the cool. Thank you for the wink winks. It's not like she has a job. She has plenty of time to provide the request. Exactly, baby. Just see the thing with lightning. Thank you for the heart puffs. Can they look at her other kids? cases, and they can. So Shelby, they can call a witness that is very familiar in her other kid's case. I don't know if they can actually just take the case as document. It is in the court, so they could, Shelby, but if they can't use the other case, they definitely can call a witness, and I do know one that would be available. So if they can't use it, they can definitely call a witness. So thank you for the lightning. Thank you for the heart buffs. She knows if she has to provide this to him, it's provided to you also. Yeah. What'd you miss? I don't know. We're just going over what her attorney responded. Oh, she is absolutely filing this to keep B for her image. Because guess what? Like, can you imagine with the new victim? Now the new victim knows about B. What if she were to lose B with a new victim? I don't know. That guy would need a serious head exam. That guy should be in a padded room. If she loses B and that guy stays with her, that would be crazy. Justina, everyone, W's in the chat for Justina. Justina, thank you so much for all the gifts. I really appreciate you. Is this the same court as my case? Yes. It's not only the same court, Bonnie, it's the same judge. Sean Marie, hola, what is up? You like that wave, Frizz? What does a normal timeline for something like this go? Well, our timeline for our time sharing was 1.5 years. So this can go on for a long time. B might be out of the house before this gets settled. This is like a whole new level for her somehow. Yeah, I mean, it's, you know how it goes, Olive. This proves she could have fought for your girls too. This does prove she could have fought for my girls. But I think she knew it would have ended the same. When I look back on it, I think she knew she lost him, regardless if she fought or not. Like how back and forth until court. They'll probably do one more response, and then they'll ask for a hearing. Or they might ask for a hearing now. I don't know. I'll be honest, that might be something to ask for Rach. I don't know the exact. I'm pretty good at like this stuff, but the actual like procedural stuff, like I don't know how that stuff goes. I'm not really trained in that, so I don't know what would be appropriate time. Or if CPS involved. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Jean Marie probably knows. Same judge, she's screwed. Yeah. She doesn't want to see. Like I said, I'm waiting. As soon as they get a court date, I'm gonna file the. I laugh about this, but I will tell and she'll probably want that too. I mean, her attorney's there, she'll be there. So like when they get a court date, I'm gonna request that we have the court hearing right after hers, so that way the judge is very aware that you know. And her attorney would probably prefer that, right? Because they're already at court, they're there, she's there. So I do feel like it would be a reasonable request. Although yeah. She told us she couldn't fight for them. Yeah, I mean, she says a lot of stuff. She was forced to sign. Yeah, she was forced to sign. I know it takes too damn long. Yeah, it takes a long ass time. That's the problem now. Where's Liz? I don't know. I don't have to keep track of Liz anymore. Honestly, it's very impossible to keep track of Liz. I don't even think Liz knows where Liz is half the time, to be honest. That girl was it's impossible to track her. She lies so much. She does so many damn things. Like that is when we got officially divorced and everything was like whatever. That was like one of the biggest reliefs of like it's impossible to keep after her. I mean, she doesn't even know. She probably exhausts herself. So that's the whole thing. Is like, fortunately for me, I don't. I don't have the care to keep after her or track her anymore. She's exhausting, and I don't have to worry about it. Now it's just TMZ for keep her off the streets for scamming and entertainment. But other than that, it's mainly to make sure she doesn't scam nobody else. But that's impossible. She will. It would literally be humiliation. Could you imagine having back to back baby daddies walking in and you're have the same judge? He's like, "You again? Oh, you're getting owned again in this? Damn, you are a horrible person. You must be a horrible person and a predator to animals and children, which she is. She is a predator to all life forms. I wouldn't even trust her with a plant or a pet rock." What was this one? This was a what was this filing? Oh, oh yeah, this is what's crazy. Actually, this is what's crazy. So they filed all the stuff they filed to her, and instead of them filing the objection first, this is what is actually okay. Timeout. This is a great question for someone that's versed in procedural stuff. Like I'm no expert on this part of it, but I would think you would file the objection first. Like I'm objecting to their motion. I'm objecting to what they're saying. And then I'm going to file a motion to dismiss and a motion for a protective order. They filed the motion to dismiss, a motion again, and I don't know, but I would almost imagine, and I don't know what his experience is, but maybe the clerk for the judge or his secretary emailed the attorney and been like, "Yo, you filed motions to dismiss and protective orders, but you haven't answered their notice yet." So I think this is a procedural mistake, and I could be totally wrong on that. I'm not an expert on the actual, what goes next and how, the legality of how things go. You file a motion, you do all this stuff. But they filed these other things first, and then they filed the motion to object. So this last one that was in there, oh, and I wanted to show you guys this. Was it this one? Look at this! Look at this! Look at this! Look at this! Can you guys see this? This is actually crazy. Do you guys see that? Can you guys see that time? Dude was up at 2 a.m. He was against the clock. What's up, Bells? It's like, dude, this guy's working hard at 2 in the morning. Who do you like? Do you think she was? I bet she's probably texting this guy. I wonder what his. I hate to speculate. She's just she has a. She's just who she is, man. But I'd wonder if they were some late night text conversations. You love your mornings, yeah. Damn, 2 in the morning, get it done. Good on him, I guess. But damn. So anyway, so the last thing filed, um, this is on B's birthday too. Dang, they filed this on B's birthday. Oh, this was Sunday. This dude's working on it. He's filing this shit on a Sunday. This is Sunday. This is B's birthday. And this dude is filing her motion. It's B's birthday. She's at Universal chilling, and this guy is filing her motion to object. That's crazy, actually. That's crazy. So is the next child support hearing? I don't know when the next hearing is. I just filed, so hopefully the hearing will be our last hearing. I last year, if you guys remember, I filed in May. Actually, I filed about a year ago. It was about a year ago now because she moved back in with AI Mima, and then she filed, and I filed contempt on her, and we didn't go to court and have a hearing until August. So think about that. That was how many months is that? June, July, August. So like 3 months. So it took 3 months. Oh, thank you for the follow. Let me tell you your price. Oh my gosh, you can't. I'm sure he's not taking bribes. That's unethical. And he's a bar. He is a barred attorney of the utmost standards in ethics. So those are the things: a motion to dismiss, a motion for a protective order, and a objection has been filed. So there we go. We are now up to speed. Bells and dolls, sing for the heart me. So, hey, I know first day back, hate to get into all the action, but you know, you miss a day, you miss a week, we miss a lot. A protective order against herself. She filed a protective order against getting any of those documents. So she filed a protective order to basically say that she is not gonna a protective order. How would someone phrase this? It's a protective order to say that she's not going to share her financials, where she lives. She's basically not going to give the courts any information um, about her. So she's filing a protective order for the courts to not get this information. I guess it's technically a protective order against C2 and the attorneys to not get her stuff. I guess that's how you would phrase it, right? They filed a protective order for them not to obtain uh, that information. So it's actually a weird file. It's actually, I mean, again, it's a super huge red flag. If you're a judge, you're just like, huh? Like, why would, like, if you know, like, to me, reading that, you'd be like, oh, this is like, if the judge thought it was weird before, like, reading that, I'd be like, oh, well, now I'm intrigued. Like, why don't they want to, like, does anyone agree with that? Does that make sense to people? Like, if you're sitting there and reading this and you see that come through, are you now as a judge being like, huh, I'm a little bit more intrigued. Like, why do they want to hide this stuff? Like, to me, this would be actually, when I see that, I would be like salivating as like the other attorneys. And I mean, the judge could probably care less because he's just judging it. But I feel like it doesn't say why. It's because it's not. They don't feel it's pertinent to her taking care of the child. They don't. They don't think her being on rugs is pertinent to taking care of the child. Did C mention the FBI investigation? Yes, he did. Yeah, he did. Because she wants to lose custody. I don't think so, Mish. I think she needs custody at this point for the victim. Chris, thank you for the heart me. I do think she needs, like, that was a hard, like, I mean, she's very good at what she does, but I don't know if she can keep the victim on the hook. If you lose, as I don't know, what's y'all's thoughts on this? Let me get your thoughts. I get this guy's brainwashed, but like, if you're with somebody and they lose custody when you're with them, like, how do you stay? Like, that's got to be the biggest of the red flags. Like, I'll admit, like, I was down bad at a certain point of like, man, I can't get out of this. But like, if you are actively losing custody of a kid when you're with somebody, I don't know what story can lead you out of that explanation. Thank you, Chris. Thank you for the populars. Thank you for the Latin America versus USA boxing gloves. Hey, thank you so much, user. What's up, Chris? Well, that's what we were talking about, Candy, is like another strategy would say, hey, I know you got a lot to hide. I get it. But it's going to look more suspicious to not submit those things than it would look suspicious to just send those things. But like, that's how bad it is. Like, you know, like, she'd go straight to jail with the FBI. Like, you know, so it's like, that is the only reason I would, as an attorney, you would probably say it's worth to file this to not show your stuff, because you will probably go to jail. If we have to submit this stuff, you will probably go to jail. So like, for her, that's probably the decision, because in reality, no matter how bad it looks 1,000 times worse to not submit it or give a reason to not give it. So I think they had to probably come up with a decision as, what is the one reason, as an attorney, I'm not an attorney, hypothetical for people that are clipping this. What's the one reason I would say, if my client said, hey, I will go to jail, I will be in a lot of trouble if I show these things. I would say, okay, then it's worth the risk to red flag this and file this protective order so we don't have to submit it. That is the only thing that would ever lead me, in my mind, in my opinion, to put this freaking huge red flag out there. Because otherwise, I would say, hey, I know this doesn't look good, and this probably is really bad, but let's submit it, and we can talk ourselves through it. We can figure it out. It's going to look way less bad to just give them everything that they're wanting, because what's the big deal? You can live wherever you want, right? It doesn't affect kids. It doesn't affect anything. So why not just give it? Because if we don't give it, it's going to be the biggest red flag you've ever seen. And so truly, I do think that was probably the conversation of, I will go to jail if I give these things. It's worth the risk. Might be red flag if comment. Okay, you see this pretty delulu. I know. Okay, here's a one in the chat. If she loses, B, does this guy stay? Put a number in the chat if you think the guy would stay and believe her bullshit. Put an emoji in the chat if you think that will be a last straw. Because I do think that's the only reason that she is trying to fight for B. I don't think she gives a shit at this point, to be honest. I think it's truly to manipulate this victim. My exes are all abusive and controlling him. Yeah, she would say that. She's like, it's all against me. Everyone's against me. And boyfriend rating CT smiling and did a run, nothing will. I don't think he saw it, Two Dogs. You think he saw it? I don't think he saw it. They did get matching rings. He could be like, OMG, our family. Yeah, he could. That's true. I mean, it's worth a try for her, I guess. I'm surprised she didn't create more fake documents. Yeah, I do think she would fake documents. Is my professional dentist opinion? Yes. In my professional dentist opinion, yes. One. So we're all in agreement. If she did lose, that he may feel sorry for her if she does. And that's the other angle, right? I do feel there could be an aspect of it. Again, she's very good at what she does. Could she be, like M said, could she be like, you know what? Everyone's against me. Everyone, if I didn't have any luck, it'd be bad luck. Like, can she build a further victim story with this guy? Like, that is the only thing I can think of. Can this guy be like, it's us against the world. We're getting everything back. Hell or high water. Burn the bridges. Like, if she loses B, like, could this guy now go like, we're, full, like, instead of him being like, yo, I should get the F out of this shit, is he gonna be like, yo, I'm going 10 feet down on this shit, this is worth it? Both your baby daddies are crazy, and we don't know about the other baby daddy because he's on the picture. So you got 3 baby daddy. Okay, 1 baby daddy, 2 like, oh my god. Yeah, at that point, it's just like, this is just bad luck, girl. You are the best mom. I've seen you do all these things and blah, 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 blah. So it's like, oh, girl, all this stuff. And then, could you see that? That would be absolutely, that'd be the hugest mistake he could, that would be like, run. Damn, do you think he would double down? Oh, he would double down for sure. He would go 10 feet down on this sinking ship. Yeah, he'd start plugging up holes. This guy, you're right. He would probably start plugging up holes on the Titanic. Sir, we hit a fucking iceberg, bro. Don't worry. We're going to get through this, babe. You know what? Get a life raft. Get out of here. No, you're coming with me. Bro, she's going to sink your life raft. She's going to drown you. Oh my gosh. He will probably be gone before it's over. I mean, or out of money. I mean, lawyers are not cheap unless this guy has 50 grand. If this guy has $50,000 lying around to get new places for them, pay attorneys, pay child support, she found the right sugar daddy. Because I'm sure that's how it'll be twisted, right? He's not a victim, right? He was a willing participant. He was a willing sugar daddy. So let's categorize this guy now. Is he do we think he's a sugar daddy or a victim? Because right now it looks like a loving fiance and a beautiful relationship, but we know he's a victim, and it will come out that he was a sugar daddy. I'm sure, right? That'll be the next play on it. There is not a possibility the dude knows the truth from her. No, two dogs. There is no way this guy could never know the truth from her. Like if he's getting his information from Lion Lizzie, this guy doesn't know up from down. This guy is, he's literally aboard the Hindenburg. Like new beginnings again. Let's start out our own. Frizz, you're probably not wrong on that, and that like for that's so crazy. But God, yeah, God help us, right, Mish? Dude, she probably would, man. Frizz, yeah. Your daughter went on a date and I was FBI in minutes. Hell yeah, right, Bells? Yeah. He's not letting the trust fund money go. No, he's gonna be. I'll never let you go, Triple B. Does B want to be with her egg donor? Does B want to be with her egg donor? Does B want to be with her egg donor? Does B. Which B? Are you talking about BB? I don't know. Maybe I'm missing that combo. Is B want to even be with her egg donor? Oh, wait. You're talking about? Oh, wait, does B want to live with her even? Probably. I mean, she's manipulated. She's a very. I mean, she's at a young age where, yeah, she. I mean, she probably, sadly, would do that. His family probably has the money, probably. Chopping his retirement. Can you imagine? He's a victim, but he's been warned. That is true, two dogs. I agree with that. I think Triple B is dipping into the daddy trust fund. I bet he is. Gosh, dude, when if the dad cuts him off, oh shit, it's over. I think they're referring to C2 as the egg donor. Like, does C2 want to be with her? Is that what you're saying? I'm sorry. Not that probably made a lot of sense. I might be just getting a little bit tired. It's my first night back. Give you a little break. Does C2 want to be with her? I've thought that for many years. That's why I feel like he didn't, I think he held out hope. I think he hoped to get back together. Um, so I think up until this most recent situation where it was, I mean, I don't want to say that he didn't have a choice, but men don't donate eggs. Yeah, that's kind of why I was a little bit confused. And B's too young to be an egg donor. So, no, Liz is the egg donor. Yeah, would B want to live with C2? Oops, maybe I read that wrong. Would B want to live with C2? Maybe. I feel like she should live with C2. I mean, she needs a stable life. So, yeah, I think Bells might just be mixing up the acronym for B and maybe thinking about maybe you're talking about triple B? No, I don't know. They were saying would B want to live with L painfully? Oh, they were. Oh, I got you. They were saying would B want to live with L? Yeah, I mean, what do you think about that, Chella? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well, Chella. I don't know. I mean, I do think she's manipulated. I mean, she's young. I feel like, yeah, of course. I do think that, like, you know, should she? No. I mean, this is where you need the courts and her dad and, people who are sane to step in because she's a child. So, yeah, deep down, I do think she would want to, but it's not the right thing to do. B doesn't know that her mom's a predator. You know, B doesn't know her mom will leave her again first chance she gets. Um, B doesn't know the damage that's already been caused by being around her. So, unfortunately, B, you know, should not be around her, whether she wants to or not. Any thoughts on that, Chella? Anyone disagree or agree? They're moving, Curly? Yeah, they're moving. They're moving on up into that deluxe apartment in the sky. Moving on up. Yeah, they're moving. I don't even know if they are. Like, I could see her posting a fake damn photo. Because I'll be honest, like, if you're moving, I was thinking about that. Like, if you're truly moving, I mean, I don't know if you have time to go to Universal. Like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how that fits into your plans. She's done it before, yeah. They really are, though. I think that was a fake post. I don't know if they're truly. Does anyone know that they're truly moved, or has anyone have any proof of them moving? I feel like that was my forever home post. Because, again, I'm not saying that you can't go to Universal and move at the same time, but they were just a natural, like, they're just doing too much. Like, it's almost like too much stuff. Like, how do you have time? Yeah, the forever house, exactly. Or have you ever, yeah. I do think it might be right. I don't know if the guy is moving. Were they evicted? Now they're evicted, they have to move, yeah. Right, yeah, yeah. I mean, he afforded it, though. How does she move so much? That has to be exhausting. Yeah, but that's all she has. Like at the end of the day, like she doesn't have a choice. Like she has no life. I mean, she literally can't do anything on her own. She's an invalid. She's a parasite. So like she does not have a choice. So she has got to be exhausted. But she has to. This is now going to be another place, and they don't think it's important for a child. How many? Her kids are not. She's not in the military. Those kids have moved more than military kids. It's crazy. They have no stability. I mean, they probably haven't been in the same school longer than 2 years in a row. She did a cutie little house tour just to take a few pics for sure. I bet, yeah. Or she could even found those pics online, of rentals, and she just went to an open house again. Probably, like I would believe that. Like I would believe it. I mean, how can she legally move? How can she legally move with him? Um, she can't, like in the 1-1, she legally can't. But Bonnie, I don't know if this is a newsflash for you, but she's a criminal. She doesn't care about the law. She faked cancer. Like you think she's worried about squatting at a 1-1's house? It's the least crime she's done in the last 3 years. She stole $2 million pretending to have cancer from elderly men, elder abuse. Squatting at a dude's house is easy peasy. That's not even on the top 10 of her list. Literally not in the top 10 of her crimes. She literally forged checks for a bank. Olga's trying to tell you she didn't evict Liz or whatever. Oh, you saw that, Brooklyn? Yeah, yeah. I commented on her stuff, and she'll never tell the truth on that. I'd love to have Olga on if she's so right. If Olga's so right and I'm so wrong, I'd love to have Olga on to discuss what happened with that housing situation. What happened with the three door house? If I'm so wrong about it, please come on in or make a post about it, explain it. But but we know I'm not wrong. I'm wrong about a lot of things, but I'll be honest. When it comes to Lion Lizzie in this scenario, I ain't been wrong yet, and my haters hate that so much. She convinced him for a bigger place for the kids. She had to have, Mish. She had to have, but plot twist, they're moving in with his parents. Frizz, if that came to fruition, I wouldn't even blink. I'd be like, yep, makes sense. I think I saw her reflection in a mirror in her story. Oh, for real, Darcy? That she'd be in the applications after that many evictions. Yeah, I mean, she couldn't. Yeah, she couldn't even be in the applications. She couldn't apply. I mean, yeah. She probably is going there as like like, well, they're not. I guess I was gonna say sister, but that doesn't work for the people that she likes. Whatever. I don't know how, but basically, she cannot admit that she's going to be on that house because she will be declined in a second, and she's going to paint the ceilings black in a rental. She did. She painted one of our rental. We were in a rental one time, and I was like, "Dude, I don't want to paint this stuff. You have to paint it back." She goes, "No, no." She painted it, and then she refused to paint it back. It's just like dude, she's just so exhausting. I'm so happy to not ever have to deal with her again. God, she just sucks so bad. I don't think she's exhausted. All she does is sit on the couch all day. That's true. That's true. It's already she doesn't have a job. She doesn't have her kids. So like any exhaustion that she does have, she can easily regain it because she literally is a bum. She's a deadbeat. She should be worried about someone reporting it and getting kicked out. Oh, she should be, Bonnie, but I mean, she'll just cry on the internet that she was a victim. People are targeting her and bullshit. But you're right. I mean, she really. I mean, those are what normal people think about for sure, Bonnie. It's like, oh wait, I not living here legally, like whatever. But like people like her do all day, they scam people. They create fake emails, fake profiles, fake pictures. They have 1,000 conversations with 20 to 25 different dudes or girls, whatever, a day. All they do is scam. I mean, she straight up scams. I mean, she's not stopped scamming. Like, just again, call this with Molly slash McKay. Call it with Sammy Boy. I mean, people doubt me because they just think they look at me as an ex and not a victim. Like, I didn't go through all this shit with her. I went through every scenario with her, and I've seen it all. So yeah, if people think that she's not scamming and she has new beginnings and they genuinely believe that, they're being scammed, because no, everything about her life is a scam right now, and we know that down to her with the car situation, the pregnancy situation. I mean, everything in her life right now. I mean, she's probably lying about at least. What do you guys think? Rough estimate. I think she's probably lying to at least 20 people in her life currently, and probably has about 50 to 100 lies going with this guy. Like, I can't imagine there's not been, I won't say a single lie like that. Sure, there might always be a single lie or an untruth or a hidden, whatever. But I guarantee this guy, every aspect of his life right now, down to his family. God, he introduced her to his family. I feel, this guy's gonna be this guy's gonna end up in a cardboard box. He's gonna be homeless on the side of the road because his family's gonna disown him, and yeah, he'll be out with his 5-part series because it won't be very long. Oh my gosh. All right, all right. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Anything? The Birdhouse sister. I think he'll be okay. That is true, Jeff. That is true. Speaking of the Birdhouse sister, um, I mean, what the? Oh my god. I think she's engaged. I I know people aren't with me, and again, when she was pregnant, I have always said she was never pregnant. She was faking it. I'm not even hesitant on I believe she's engaged. I will own that. I will own that and make an apology video and own. Not that I lied. I do genuinely believe she is. So, um, until it's proven that she's not, I don't know. I'll stand 10 feet down on that because, damn, I just, I don't know. I just feel that, and again, not that I'm always right, but I'm generally right about this scenario. Being a whole con artist has to be exhausting, though. Darcy, it is. I mean, it's much easier to get a job and just like live your life normally. Her life is exhausting. Messing with the Birdhouse sister. Can you imagine? That's her downfall. Is Birdhouse Basher? Is her downfall? You mess with Triple B. You mess with my bro. I'll bring your ass down. Yeah, can you imagine? She's still cropping her stomach out, and though, yeah, I haven't. I mean, I haven't seen a lot of her stuff, but yeah, I can see that. Could she be engaged and not shout it from the rooftops to her signal as a changed person? All right, Mish. Okay, yeah. You're using my logic against me here. That is definitely something that I would get on board with. I would definitely agree with that. But at the same time, the only argument to that is like right now she does want to keep a low profile. Like I think if she were to say she's engaged, it would probably draw more attention and more heat to the guy to get out of it beforehand. So that is my only defense to that logic, because you're right. That is something I would say, is that she would definitely want to brag about it. She, but I do think this might be something where like the guy is not fully in yet. So like, this is like, hey, if we're engaged, that actually might be. I'm not saying that people would target him. Like, I don't think anyone cares that much if this guy destroys his life. To be honest, at this point, I think we all think he deserves it. So I don't think. I think she announced she was engaged. I don't think the guy would even. You know, I mean, we'd all make fun of him, but I don't think we would actually. You know, he's been warned. So, but I do think about that a little bit. If she should try and be a little bit secretive about it because she doesn't want people to warn him further, or whatever the case may be. I don't know. Again, I'm open to all conversations, and if she's not, I will admit I was wrong about it. But I'm not wrong about a lot of things here. But you're right. I do think she would probably post everywhere potentially, but I do think she does get off at being a little bit secretive, and I do think she wants us to keep a little bit under wraps. So I can see both sides. For the ink to dry the marriage, kind of Caitlyn. That's what I do deep down. That's why I do think they're engaged or married, is because I do think like once the guy is fully trapped in with a marriage legally, then she's gonna be freaking. That's she's gonna be. Do you think? Oh my god! Do you think? Do you think he did like a? Oh my god! I don't even know. I gotta stop. This is wild. Does it hurt she's remarried? No, not at all. Oh God, no. I pray for that guy. I'd be so happy, to be honest. I don't know about happy, but I just don't even care. It's indifferent to me because I don't. She doesn't like. She doesn't love. Like, it's not. To me, it's it's more comical, I guess. But I could literally don't even care. In my mind, she's been married 8 times. Every relationship she gets in, with the fake pregnancies and different things. So, I I have no emotional ties to her whatsoever. Her married or not married is like looking at the paint drying on a wall to me. Um, Means literally nothing. Although I would encourage it a little bit. So if anywhere the needle would be, it would be kind of pushing and pumped if she got married. Um, so I'm secretly maybe cheering for it myself. Do I think she'll ever have another kid? Yes, if she could, if she needed to trap somebody, she absolutely would. I do feel that, unfortunately. The purpose of her to do all this, yes, is she just doesn't want to work or have a job. She just wants to spend money and live a fake life. She wants to live. Meow, thank you for me. I think that she just truly, deep down, wants to scam. I think she enjoys it. I think she enjoys this uh, shitty life. I mean, it can't be enjoyable. I don't think it's any way to live. But I think it's shopping and I mean, look, she goes to Universal. I mean, think about all the stuff she's done in the last 2 years with no job, no kids. I mean, it's actually insane when you think about it. Since the crying cupcake video and all the stuff that's come out, she has never had a job. She's scammed so many people, taken so much money. Like, it's actually insane when you actually think about it. I mean, I've known her for so long before that, so like I guess I'm numb to it. But when you guys really think about it, since you've been introduced to her, this girl's never had a job. She's traveled to Hawaii. She's traveled to Savannah, South Carolina, wherever. I mean, so New York a billion times, Miami, Orlando. I mean, all the stuff, and she's not worked a damn day. And if that's not wild to anybody, like, I don't know. Like, she does not pay rent. She doesn't pay her cell phone bill. How many people have messaged me in her life? I've had 3 people. I'll just say McKay and 2 people since McKay have messaged me that they paid her cell phone bill in the last year and her kid's cell phone bill. Which is what I mean. Think about that. It's like you know you have to make a best friend everywhere you go. So it's just crazy. Yeah, it's gonna hurt the other guy. That's for sure. Like that's the thing. It's not gonna hurt me. I'm free and clear. Like I'm. Whew, this other guy. Yeah, it will be devastating for him because I mean you can just tell. Like he is gonna be just again. This may be a good timeline for people of like a true what she does, where you'll see it in real time how this guy, and then let me guess, when he comes out and he shares his story, because he will, we all know he will, as a fact, he'll share his story. And what are people going to believe him as a victim? People are going to bully him. It's like, this other guy is going to be living what I've been sharing for years. Like, no, she never cared. It was all a lie. There were so many lies. And, let's see what baby reindeer says. What does he do for work? I don't know. I thought in financing, but I don't really know. I think she gets off on the scamming. I do too. She literally never had anything of her own. No. Except for the wheelie closet, J-Mab. We can't forget about the wheelie closet. I think that was the only thing she's ever truly owned over the last few years. Shout out to the wheelie closet. Oh my gosh. What does she tell Triple B? Why does she doesn't work? That's a good question. I mean, I think before it was about the fake pregnancy thing. Um, but now I think that's why she started the social media page. This whole plates for free or flies on the plates. I think she has to, I'm an influencer. And in Tampa and St. Pete, where we live, I mean, it is an epidemic